What's up, man?
Hey, what do you want to talk about?
God.
Okay. You think God exists?
I do think God exists. Are you an atheist?
Yeah.
You're not an atheist?
I am an atheist.
Oh. Okay. Are you aware of the cosmic web of galaxies?
The cosmic web of galaxies.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's basically how uh, galaxies appear from a particular distance. Maybe like a third person perspective. And you could search it up. It basically appears to be like, or resembles a neural network of a mind.
Okay.
And so I think that if the universe resembles a mind, I think it's parsimonious to conclude that it is one.
Wait, Jesus Christ. Okay. If the universe resembles a mind, it's parsimonious to consider it a mind?
Yeah,
That's not more parsimonious.
yeah, it is because it's appealing to the seeming without rejecting it. Rejecting if you reject the seeming, then you'd have to posit extra entities because you're rejecting how something appears to be.
That's not true. So, parsimony is entities posited plus explanatory power. When you say that the universe is a mind, that's an extra commitment than saying it appears like a mind. So it's actually less parsimonious.
No, that's not true because then you'd say that the universe is just the universe, but it also has the appearance of the mind, which it's not like how do I explain this? I would just be positing one thing. I would just be positing a mind.
No,
So
no,
when
you're
the
positing,
universe,
you're positing, no, you're positing something greater.
no, it's not because the universe is just merely a mind.
So, under the atheist theory, you have everything which exists, the galaxy. You posit the existence of the galaxy cluster, and you say, well, I posit that these things just exist. Okay, that's just what they are, and it appears like a mind. It has similarities in the way it looks. Now you will say, well, um, not only do I posit that this galaxy cluster exists, it is a mind. Now you're positing two propositions. But the second proposition does not do any more explanatory power than the one proposition.
No,
Uh,
I'm just redefining the thing that you're labeling as a galaxy cluster.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, so like it is a galaxy cluster. It's just a part of the universe, which the universe is a mind.
That's an extra. That's an extra posit that the universe is a mind.
No, no, it's not because it's synonymous with universe. I'm
No, no, no.
not putting something outside of the universe because it
Attributing the
exists.
universe. No, when you're attributing structure to the universe, you're giving it an attribution of structure. That's an additional, posit. That's not simply reducible. That's an additional posit. You're saying the universe exists and the universe is a mind.
Even if I grant this to be the case, that would just mean that my theory has an explanatory advantage.
It has no explanatory advantage at all.
Yeah, it is
What is the
because
explanatory?
the fact that it explains why the universe appears to be a mind.
That's not true.
Yes, it does.
The universe is
But
just
so
explained as appearing to be a mind.
so
Under
so okay. So if something appears to be a particular way, you wouldn't say that the explanation for why it appears that to be a particular way is because it's the thing that it implies.
when you say it appears to be, I just want to make sure we're saying that it looks similar. That's what you're trying to say. It obviously doesn't appear to be a mind. It has similarities, aesthetically to what a mind looks like. That doesn't mean that it appears to be a mind. Like,
Yeah, that does because you're taking qualities and you're saying that X and Y share qualities. That's what you're saying.
yeah, it shares the quality of looks.
Yeah, and so if something shares the quality of looks to another thing, then that's an implication that it is that thing.
That's not an implication.
No, no, like so for example, right? If something appears to be an orange, right? It has the color of orange. It's sweet, tangy, and acidic. Then we can conclude that it is an orange by virtue of its appearance, and hence why its appearance implies
That's not its
it's
appearance.
an.
I'm sorry. You're not just telling me that it appears a certain way. You're telling me that you're like exhausting more of the things which would explain it being an orange. So
Well,
You
just
know,
I'm okay. So
the
don't
point is
take
that
it.
if you look at the only evidence you have of the universe being a mind is that it looks similar to how a mind looks. Okay, which
Yeah,
which is like a pretty still pretty like vague up to interpretation, whatever. I'll grant that they look similar. It does not therefore follow that there is remotely enough evidence to conclude that it is a mind.
that just sounds like an "I'm not convinced" argument.
It's not an I'm not convinced argument. There's not enough evidence for that.
Okay, what's the objective standard of evidence that you're trying to appeal to say that like I'm necessarily not justified in saying this off of that seeming?
Look, what if I said that the mind is actually a galaxy cluster?
Okay, that's not synonymous with what I'm saying.
No,
That's not exclusively
hold on.
what I'm saying.
The mind is a galaxy cluster.
Okay,
Looks the same.
that's just transitive. So, yeah, you're not. That's not a
Mind, no. There is no mind. It's just a galaxy cluster.
But that's to presuppose that those things are mutually exclusive in the context that I'm talking about.
What is a mind?
Something that has like a neural network, things that can have intentionality, rational capacity.
I don't think the universe looks like it has intentionality. I think it looks like a neural network.
Yeah, but neural networks imply intentionality because neural networks are the things that allow for people to have rational reason.
Okay. Firstly, just because
I'm too cold. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Just because something looks like a neural network, it doesn't follow that you have good reason to believe it is.
I didn't say it follows. I'm saying this is evidence. If you don't want to accept it, then that's just saying that I'm not convinced because
let's move back to parsimony. Hold on. Let's move back to this parsimony point. So let's use the theoretical virtue of parsimony. Your theory posits something more than the naturalist theory.
Yeah, but it explains something as well.
It doesn't explain it more than the naturalist theory.
Yes, it does.
What's the phenomena that's unexplained?
The thing that's unexplained is why it appears to be a mind.
And naturalism can also explain that.
I didn't say it's not possible, but
okay,
I'm just
so it's not more parsimonious.
No, that's not what. So you think it has to be logically impossible for naturalism to explain it, for it to be less parsimonious?
No, it has the same explanatory power.
No, it doesn't, because you're rejecting the seeming of it looking like a mind, even though you grant the idea that it looks like a mind.
Hold on.
But you're choosing to say that it is not a mind.
Okay, hold on. Firstly, it's not a seeming. You're making a perceptual judgment about similarity. That's not a seeming.
That is a seeming.
That's not what a seeming is.
My guy, something seems to be the case.
That's not what a seeming is.
Is like literally phenomenal conservatism.
Are you using? Oh, that's so not what phenomenal conservatism is.
Yeah, its seemings are a valid form of justification.
Define a seeming.
A seeming is just something appearing to be a particular way.
A seeming is something appearing?
Appearing to be a particular way based off of your judgment.
Based on what?
Based off your judgment, obviously. So, like, if I say you seem
no, that's
to
not
be
what
divinity,
it is. That's not what it is.
What?
A seeming, no, it's not true. A seeming is a non-doxastic mental state. Okay?
What? What?
Are you
You're just rejecting like actual definitions now and just providing some idiosyncratic counter definition.
You
like,
brought up phenomenal conservatism. I'm assuming you're talking about Hume's view, right?
You said what?
I'm assuming you're talking about Michael Hume's view, right?
I'm just talking about like phenomenal conservatism.
Name one philosopher who believes in phenomenal conservatism.
I don't care.
I'm sure I know the one you know it from. Michael Humer, right? And Michael Humer defines a seeming, right, as a non-doxastic mental state. He actually goes further.
I don't study philosophers.
He also goes further and says that it has sui generis properties. That's what an intuition is.
Yeah, something. Yeah, intuitions. Yeah, whenever we say that, like
non-doxastic mental state with sui generis.
Hold on. But whenever we say something appears to be the case, right, or appears to be a particular way, we're always having an intuition towards that thing. So what you're saying isn't actually mutually exclusive with what I'm saying. You're just narrowing it down and trying to exclude what I said.
You're trying to presuppose the truth of phenomenal conservatism. You're going to have to give an argument for that. But I don't think you have to do that. I think you can make an argument without doing that. You're trying to say that it looks similar. That's not an intuition. That's a perceptual judgment. You're comparing things. That's a cognitive thing. That's not an intuition. Okay, that's not a seeming. They appear.
What do you use to judge that something appears to be a particular way?
What do you use to judge what it? No. We're not talking about judging its qua itself. We're talking about comparison. The comparison of a neural network to a galaxy cluster is a cognitive process.
Do you have intuitions when making comparisons?
I have intuitions.
When making comparisons?
I have intuitions.
That doesn't answer my. You're ducking. You're ducking my question. You're clearly not. You're being evasive.
I'm not being evasive. I'm telling you I have intuitions.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't answer the question. The question was, do you have intuitions when making comparisons?
I think I have intuitions throughout all of the cognitive processes required.
Okay, thank you. So stop trying to exclude it as if it's not one of the preconditions to actually come to a rational judgment.
Wait. There we go. You said it was a precondition.
Yeah, it's a precondition.
Intuitions are epiphenomenal. They're not preconditions.
Well, but I'm talking about like epistemic preconditions.
Are they? Okay, that doesn't matter. That still is covered by what I just said. Are intuitions epiphenomenal or not?
How can you have intuition?
Are intuitions epiphenomenal? Yes or no?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, epiphenomenal means that they're a conscious byproduct of your subconscious judgment or conscious judgment and reasoning. Intuitions are not preconceptual; they're post-conceptual.
Are you asking if intuitions come from you rationalizing things?
Mm-hmm.
I think the strength of your intuitions grow greater with rationalizing more things.
The intuition themselves. I'll just ask you this. What's the causal basis for an intuition?
Your mental state?
Yeah, what kind of mental state?
I don't know. You want like the particular arrangements of the atoms in your...
No, I want a causal explanation. You can give it to me in the form of mental.
How is this relevant though?
Relevant. I'll tell you why, Philip. It's because intuitions aren't a precondition to thinking or judging.
No, but they're used with this with your rational.
You're saying they're used. I agree that they exist, and then you tried saying from there that they're preconditions and they're used. That doesn't follow.
They're used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are used when you're making a. If something's a precondition, then there's not going to be.
Precondition.
Hold on.
How does that follow?
Let me finish. If something's a precondition, there's not going to be an instance in which they're not used. Correct.
The argument that it's preconditional.
Yeah, it's preconditional because every time somebody makes a rational judgment, they're baking in intuitions that they previously established about that particular thing in question.
Look, I've already told you. You've yet to tell me how intuitions are not epiphenomenal.
Look, can you please put that in simpler words? Not familiar with that terminology.
I thought you knew the literature on intuitions. You were talking. Okay, fine.
I only know what I know. I don't study philosophers. I study philosophy.
I study philosophy, and this is a common basic concept in the theory of mind, which I'd assume you're knowing about because you're trying to say the universe is one. So,
yeah, I don't know every philosophical.
You don't know the most common belief held by atheists about mind?
I know certain things. I never claimed to be an expert.
I know you're not an expert, but you don't know the basic. Oh, whatever, it's fine. Epiphenomenal means that something is a byproduct of prior things, right? It's not, somehow a precondition. It's a byproduct of something already happening. And so whenever I have an intuition is post-conceptual. It's not preconceptual, it's post-conceptual.
I disagree. I disagree.
What's the cause behind an intuition?
Your mental state.
What kind of mental state?
Prior to having rational thoughts, you have intuitions.
What is the cause of an intuition? You get to tell me.
Some mechanism within your body. Like, I don't know what you're looking for.
You don't know.
I don't know what you're looking for. I just gave you an answer.
A causal explanation of an intuition. I've already told you what I'm asking you for.
The cause behind an intuition is your neurons firing in your brain, causing your mental state to do a particular thing.
What's the cause behind an intuition?
I just answered that. Repeating yourself doesn't actually do anything.
Not specifying. No. You're giving me a component of what I'm asking for. It's not a complete explanation of what I'm asking for.
Well, I don't know what you're asking for then. If that's not a complete explanation,
ask me why I think what I think.
Why do you think?
My brain is organized in such a way where I just do.
Okay, but you're talking about something foundational.
Literally nothing. You learn literally nothing.
But when you're asking a question about something foundational to one's mental state, of course I'm going to give you
presupposing it's foundational.
Well, if I think it's foundational, right?
What's the argument?
Hold on. If I'm saying it's foundational, so it's hard to give some causal mechanism behind it,
the argument,
other than what I've already provided.
The argument that it's foundational.
It's because I believe it's foundational.
The argument that it's foundational.
Foundational because it exists prior to rational reason.
That's just the statement that it's foundational. What's the argument for that?
It takes less time for an intuition to form than your rational thoughts.
I'm asking for the argument that it's foundational.
Yeah, that was the argument. That was a set of
propositions. Do you think you can have intuition without ever thinking?
I think intuitions are literally like part of your thinking.
Well, you think they're preconceptual.
Well, I think they're subconscious.
They're subconscious, right?
Yeah, subconscious.
You know, subconsciousness is like that presupposes that there's a consciousness that programs the subconscious, right?
How does that presuppose that?
It's like the basic requirement of a psychoepistemic theory.
No, if anything, the subconscious is going to be prior to the conscious.
Firstly, intuitions are a mode of awareness. They're conscious awareness. And intuitions, I'll just tell you the answer. The causal explanation behind an intuition is a subconscious judgment. That's what an intuition tracks. An intuition.
No, hold on. So I disagree with that. So I think the way you only understand intuitions after you rationalize what like this actual thing is. Right?
Clarify. What did we define an intuition as?
Just a particular mental state, and like sort of an instinct of something.
It's a non-doxastic mental state with sui generis properties. That's the definition.
Yeah, that's just sort of like an super Philbro definition. Like I'm pretty sure.
I thought you said you know about philosophy.
I do know about philosophy. I don't know everything about philosophy.
Okay, well that's what it is. Okay,
I'm just using the normal like definition of intuition. Like
same reason that I don't use the normal definition of most words when I talk about philosophy because they're imprecise.
Well, it depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah, obviously when we're talking about epistemology, psychoepistemology, and theism, we should use precise language.
Yeah, but if I don't know the precise language that you're using, how can I utilize it?
Exactly. You probably shouldn't talk about things you don't know about.
So if I don't know everything regarding a particular field, I shouldn't speak about it?
Not everything. You should know the basics.
Yeah, but that's just what you arbitrarily define as the basics.
You think that the definition of intuition is not a basic component of phenomenal conservatism?
I've had hundreds of debates and never heard that a single time.
Just yes or no.
You said what?
The definition of an intuition is a basic component of phenomenal conservatism.
Is it a basic component? Like are you asking if it's like a simple concept within?
If it's a basic concept.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should know what it is. Because you were talking about.
Hold on, but you're equivocating on like the intuition, right? When I say intuition, I take my understanding of intuition, not yours. We clearly concluded that.
I thought you said you got your intuition understanding from phenomenal conservatism because you said this is a basic principle of phenomenal conservatism.
Yeah, if you look up the Google definition of phenomenal conservatism, it's literally that seemings are a valid form of justification.
Right, so you should know what seemings are.
What are seemings? They're literally grounded by your intuitions.
Know what intuitions and seemings are.
You said what?
You should know what these concepts are if you're going to advocate for it.
I do know what these concepts are. This is literally just a rhetorical tactic to hammer down on a non-point.
It's not rhetorical. You just don't know what these words mean.
No, it literally is. Just because you're using like idiosyncratic definitions of words.
It's not idiosyncratic. It's pertaining to the academic.
It logically follow that like I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's not idiosyncratic. You can't accuse me of talking about the literature and then tell me I'm being idiosyncratic. That's a contradiction. Secondly, give me the definition of intuition.
I already gave that to you.
Oh, you didn't?
I did.
You gave me the definition of a seeming.
You're literally not listening.
No, I was listening. You gave me the definition of a seeming. You did not give me the definition.
Can you actually make a point and respond to my argument without this meta garbage?
Yeah, I've already told you your argument's less parsimonious, and we're at the point we're at right now because you're misusing words.
Yeah, but you haven't actually explained why it's less parsimonious.
Because you're positing more entities, but it doesn't have more explanatory power.
No, it literally does have more explanatory power because it accepts the seeming.
Again, we're going to talk about the seeming shit.
So if you reject... So hold on. So let me ask you this. If you reject a clear seeming in your theory, isn't that to say that your theory that you're accepting while rejecting the other seeming doesn't actually explain why it appears that particular way?
MK, the seeming is made consistent under naturalist theory.
How?
Firstly, there's no contradiction, but secondly, you could say that the associative mapping between the image of a neural network and the image of a cosmic galaxy, whatever.
Something is logically possible doesn't get you to the fact that like it explains something.
I didn't just say it was possible. Right after I said it was possible, I then told you that associative mapping is a naturalistic phenomena that explains the intuition.
Okay, how so?
Do you know what associative mapping is?
That's why I'm asking you to explain.
Look, associative mapping is when you take something that you've already seen and you kind of conceptually categorize it, and other things in the world that have similar.
You gotta repeat yourself. I literally cannot hear you.
I think that's because you're inside of a tornado right now.
It's probably because of my fan, but
yeah. Look, Associative mapping is whenever you look at something, you remember something, and you form different kinds of categorizations about that thing. It's red, it's shaped such and such way, it looks such and such way. And then you see something else which, you know, has similarities, and so it might give you the impression of being that thing, or it might look like that thing. That kind of explanation, which is an explanation of psychology, which is a naturalistic phenomena, perfectly explains the intuition you have. So no, the intuition can be accepted under naturalist theory, which means that your theory is less parsimonious because you're depositing something with less explanatory power.
Hold on, you're explaining, all you're explaining is the mental state. You're completely ignoring the thing that we're looking outside the mental state.
You said that the reason it was more parsimonious was accepting the intuition, and now we're not talking about the acceptance of the intuition?
No, but what I talk about, okay, when we talk about the intuition, we're talking about, hold on, when we're talking about the intuitions, we're talking about the mental state and what the mental state says about the world, right? You
That's
just
what the
explained.
mental state is.
No, but hold on. All you're talking about is the
no. That's confusing.
Hold on. All you're doing is talking about the
Intuitions
mental.
are not. Hold on. Intuitions are not.
You're just cutting me off at this point.
You already said something wrong.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care if you disagree with it.
No, it's not that you disagree. You literally said something wrong.
Proper conversation, or are you scared that I'm actually just gonna like?
It's not about being scared. You said something wrong.
But I don't care though. It happens all the time in debates.
You're about to say 5 wrong things, and I'm stopping you from saying 4 more. I'm just gonna stop
real debaters actually have like 5 minutes of like.
Look, we'll go. Look, okay, we'll go 1 by 1 point, right? But I want to address every false thing you say one at a time. Okay? You told me.
I want to make my entire point because you don't actually
make 5 false points. You want to make 5 false points
because you're assuming what each sentence actually means.
I'm assuming the sentence means what you say it means. Okay, so whenever you say something,
you actually have to listen to the other sentences that give context to that statement.
There's no amount of context that will get you out of saying something false.
What? But you're just presupposing the interpretation of my statement being false.
Right,
like what?
I'm gonna count how many false things you say. Go for it.
No, I don't care about this rhetorical garbage.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm letting you free ball. I'm letting you free ball.
Yeah. Just don't cut me off. Let me actually make my argument.
I'll let you ramble. Go for it.
Yeah, let me rumble. Anyways, so the only thing that you explained was the mental state. You didn't actually explain what the mental state says about the world, right? All you said was that, okay, well, this mental state is compatible under naturalism. Sure, but what it says about the world, does it actually explain it equivalently? And I would say no. You're rejecting the fact that our mental state says a particular thing about the world that we use as justification for basically our everyday life. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you already said something false there. The first thing is that intuitions aren't propositional. They don't say anything about the world. Intuitions are types of non-inferential justification. If you knew what phenomenal conservatism was, you would know that. So,
I didn't say it was a proposition.
Yes, you did. Because when you say it says something about the world, you're treating the intuition as if it's propositional.
No. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean says as in a literal like.
What do you mean?
Let me give context because you're clearly misunderstanding what I'm saying.
What do you mean by something about something?
So if I look at something really fast, I have immediate intuition if I perceive that thing before, right? What that tells me is the thing that I'm looking at is equivalent to another thing that appears to be that particular way that I've perceived in the past.
Okay. You
so
keep
I'm saying
when
it says something.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on,
You keep trying to treat intuitions and these kinds of experiences like seemings. You keep trying to treat these as propositional, as if they tell you something. They don't do that.
You're just going circular. You didn't even let me finish. This is why I didn't want you to cut me off because you're
jumping. I already explained what they are.
Actually go.
I already explained what they are.
Oh my gosh.
Go for it.
So what I
say, what they are.
So when I say that it says something about the world, is that it tells you something, but not like as in propositions, as in you have an instinctual understanding about what this intuition is implying. And I don't mean implication as in propositions, my boy. Like, goodness gracious.
Wait. So non-inferential inferences?
Yeah, that's what intuitions are.
You're so fucking lost.
I didn't say it was an inference. I didn't say it was an inference.
Implication, MK. That's what an inference is.
And I said not implication as in for propositions.
In what kind? Then in what sense? Then in what sense, MK?
As something appears to be another thing.
So is it propositional or not?
It's not propositional. It's non-inferential.
Oh, bruh. Okay, so then it doesn't tell you anything.
Okay, but you're equivocating on what I already defined what we're talking about when I say the word tell or say.
No, you haven't. You've actually given me No. You've given me different languages that are propositional and then corrected yourself right after to, try to avoid me telling.
I didn't correct myself. I gave specification on the particular language that I was using.
You simply said you said it's non-inferential. What does that mean? So is it just like some kind of justifier that's not an inference?
Yeah, that's what intuitions are.
Right? Just a mental state.
Yeah, but it's non-inferential justification.
States aren't, just to clarify, mental states aren't, propositions about the external world. They're just mental states.
Yeah, but they're mental states about the external world.
They're about the external world. In what way?
Yes. You said what?
In what way?
As in the mental state is telling you something about the external world.
Telling you how? Through implication?
As something appears, as it, like, being, okay, here's how your mental...
You're fucking lost, that's what I'm saying. So look...
Since we have to break down every single term that I'm using, I'll just do that. So when I say something tells me about the world, it says that even though there's not a proposition that says X, Y, and Z, I get an inherent understanding about the external world through the intuition. And there's no words there. There's no...
You just said something really fucking stupid. Hold on. You think that you're, like, somehow directly acquainted with the facts if you have an intuition?
I didn't say I was direct. I'm not talking about some noumena bullshit. Like, it's not
about the noumena. I'm not invoking some kind of Kantian metaphysics or whatever. I'm telling you that you just said that you have an inherent understanding of the thing you're aware of.
Oh my gosh, you're literally just meta-debating. You have no substance. This is literally... You're literally providing me with zero substance.
Is that what you said? Yes or no?
This is just all meta.
Is that what you're running away from the point right now, as if you're somehow not doing meta. Is that what you said? Yes or no?
What do you mean? How is me trying not to get into the weeds of meta?
You already lost the meta debate. Go back to substance. Okay.
No one.
Did you say?
I already heard that line. That's
you.
Did you say? Oh my gosh,
Did you say that the intuition gives you inherent understanding? Yes or no?
Yeah, I said that.
Right. So, do you take it to be the case that justification through some kind of intuition is infallible?
No, that's not what I was invoking with saying.
Intuitions don't give you an inherent understanding.
No, well, if you define inherent as that in that way, then
define inherent.
But that's not the way I was defining it.
Define inherent.
Strong.
Are you looking up the definition?
No, I just defined it. I said strong.
Jesus fucking Christ. It gives you strong understanding?
Yeah, it gives you a strong understanding. It's a powerful way.
What does that mean? What does a strong understanding mean?
Do you know what levels of justification are?
I know what levels of credence are and levels of justification are. That's not what an intuition does. You can say that an intuition serves that role in your belief system, but you can't say that
that's the point.
Hold on, no. But you're trying to define an intuition as such. Before you can try to relate the relevance of intuitions epistemically, you have to be able to tell me what it is. And you're telling me that an intuition itself is something which allows you to grasp a strong understanding of things out there in the world. That's not adequate.
Yeah, it does. I have the intuition that I exist in objective reality, right? And we would say, hold on. And so I think that is powerful.
Look, let's just
that's a powerful reason to believe that I exist in objective reality.
Let's just get to the meat of the argument here. I just want you to. I don't want a big long story. I just want you to very clearly define to you what an intuition is.
A mental state that says something about the external world.
And if I said something, you said what?
Oh my gosh! Stop with the meta. I'm literally.
Meta. That's the substance, you stupid.
No, this is not substance. When you're literally.
What you said, MK. God, you're so loud. It's the meaning of what you said. You think it's meta debate? God, you have no idea what's happening right now.
This guy has his curse technique active. It's literally just dissect every word that I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm fucking hexing you right now with my rhetoric. I want you to give me a fucking answer to my question. Explain yourself. You said something really fucking stupid. So what do you mean when you say? What do you mean when you say it says something?
Instead of actually providing an argument, all you've been doing is trying to.
It's very clear. You're not as conceptually concise as I am. You're not as nimble as I am. You're not as clear cut. I need you to give me a definition. Give me a definition. Okay. Give me a definition. Give me a definition. That's substance. Give me a definition.
No, it's not. Saying that you're just better than me.
The fucking meaning of your term is substantive? God, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. What is the definition of the word?
It's not substantive because it doesn't actually get to the point of what we're
trying
to argue.
It's relevant because it's a term you're using in your argument. Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where was the defeater to my argument for God again? My bad.
You've yet to give me the argument because you can't define the words you're using.
An argument for God?
You've yet to give me the definition of the terms you're using in your argument. So no, there's no argument right now. Right now, no argument.
Hold on, I gave you definitions. You just forgot them because you're lost in the conversation of the meta that you stirred up.
Really? But you're trying to debate me on meta right now. Go back to substance. You're already losing.
Yeah, but if you're gonna you're
only fucking helping. I'm saving. I'm not going to be
life rapper. Cry when I actually use
look, MK. I'm throwing you a life raft in this conversation right now because you have not done well at all. And so I'm giving you a chance to clarify yourself, explain yourself. Because you did so poorly earlier. So MK, go ahead and define the term that you said in your argument. So what do you mean when he says something about the world?
It's so funny. It's so funny because on this recording, I actually defined what says mean, but you don't actually remember. That's a funny part.
No, your definition is so bad.
Remember,
your definition does not have an incentive characteristic. I already covered this.
You're literally lost in the sauce. I gave you a definition already.
I've already covered this. Give me a definition of the term.
I already gave a definition of the term.
You haven't given me a definition of the term.
Stop diving into semantics.
You were trying to find the right words, and then you kept correcting yourself. It was incoherent.
See, the problem about where you're from in the com is all you guys do is just meta debate, ask for inference, ask people to syllogize arguments.
I'm not asking for a syllogism. I'm generously interpreting the gibberish you're saying and reconstructing it so I can deal with it. So I want you to give me the meaning of the word. MK. I already gave you. I already gave you the meaning of the term. And you're like, whoa, that's too advanced for me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I never said that was gibberish.
What kind of gibberish? Wait. What kind of gibberish do you want to talk about? Okay, so give me the definition.
I never said that was too advanced for me.
Give me the definition of the term.
I already did. Like, what is like?
I already explained how it was incoherent.
No, you didn't.
Stop running away from the point. You're actively fucking sprinting away from substance. Please give me the definition.
It's the funny part is I've already explained it.
Why are you trying to grandstand? You're losing the debate.
It's so funny. It's so funny because
you honestly think you win right now. You're trying to grandstand after you've gotten blown out rhetorically. You've blown out
diving into my semantics.
I'm teaching you in every aspect of the debate.
Now you don't actually remember the way I define the terms, my boy. That's
you're getting embarrassed. MK, just give me the definition. You're running away from substance right now.
I already did.
No, you didn't. Give me the definition.
So I didn't give a definition of what says means?
Oh, I've already explained to you. You gave me an incoherent ramble that was not...
What was my definition?
Sorry, you already gave me an incoherent
What was my definition?
Sorry, you've already given me an incoherent ramble about what you think.
Okay, explain my definition real quick. You don't remember it.
An incoherent ramble. I'm not going to reproduce it.
You don't remember it. You don't remember it. You don't remember
I think you need to just give me the definition because what you gave me earlier was incoherent.
Okay, but you don't know what I gave you earlier.
Because it was incoherent.
Okay, but how could you explain how it's incoherent if you didn't even understand it?
Sorry, I couldn't understand it because it's incoherent, okay?
Okay, but then you didn't provide an actual defeater to it. All you said was my brain is
incoherent, you stupid fuck. You think that I need to give an account for the...
All you said was that your brain wasn't big enough to comprehend.
You think that I need to give an account of the falsity of something incoherent? Are you so fucking stupid?
Yeah,
give me the definition of the term. Give me the definition of the term.
You don't think you can give an explanation of why...
God, this guy is so fucking lost. Please just give me, look, give me the definition.
You understand that you can literally give an explanation.
I'm so charitable right now. I am throwing you a fucking life raft. Please.
Yeah. We get that. We've heard the classic Divinity line where you just
here you've been. For 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, you've been straight sprinting away from the substance. Just give me the definition.
See, this is exactly what I went with Terrence, your homie. Like, he just can't track, and he just repeats himself, even after you give a billion definitions, because he has a billion questions.
Give me a definition.
If I was looking for an interview, I wouldn't have came up here.
No, yeah, you ate with that. You did really good. So I don't know how much fucking grandstanding you need to do here in order to give me an argument. I'll let you fucking ramble for 5 minutes if you eventually, at the end of it, give me the answer to my question.
Well, I already have it on recording that I quite literally said it already.
You can. I fucking beg you to show this recording to everybody, every one of your friends, and ask them if they think you look fucking good right now, because you look so bad. I
already beat you in a 2v1 with Lucaria, so.
Who are you? I don't fucking know who you are.
Well, it's on YouTube. I mean,
I don't know who you are, bro.
Okay, well, you can play the ego game. I really don't care.
I literally fucking don't know who you are.
Okay, that's cool.
You don't even know who I am. You even know who I associate with. I have no fucking clue who you are. You're irrelevant. I don't fucking know who you are.
Actually, I don't.
You're obsessed with me. You're gonna blow this debate.
I only know you from my debate. I only know you from my debate.
I'm trying to give you right now. Look, firstly, it's definitely not fucking true that you beat me in any debate whatsoever. After like this interaction, I know you did not fucking lap me intellectually, rhetorically, substantively, nothing. There's no fucking aspect in which you're winning a debate against me. But secondly, I've been letting you try to obfuscate away from the substance for like 15 minutes. I want you to reel it back in. Lock the fuck in, MK, and I want you to give me the substance. Give me the meat and potatoes.
Okay. Let's compromise.
Give me a definition for say something.
Let's compromise. If you can tell me what definition I gave,
I will define it again. I don't fucking care. No. I don't fucking take demands.
If you can actually show me that you're not lost.
I don't know why you think you're in the position to make demands with me. You're fucking losing. You're trying to bargain yourself better. You're lost in the sauce. Already being fucking charitable and you're losing.
You can't even give me my own definition that you said I provided to you.
God, please just give me the answer to my question, bro. Oh, you're running away from the point so bad. Please just give me the answer.
You're running away from what I'm saying.
I already said it. Nuh-uh. I already said
No,
it.
you didn't.
No, you didn't. It was incoherent.
Okay, okay. What did I say that was incoherent?
I don't remember things that are incoherent.
Oh, okay, okay. So you don't know.
I don't know the exact way in which you said something incoherent. No, I don't.
Okay, just give me the general idea of what I said.
I don't. There was no fucking general idea, dumb fuck. It was incoherent.
Okay, okay. Say the incoherent blabber.
Wow, this fucking guy is so lost.
Repeat the incoherent blabber then.
God, you're fucking so. Oh, Jesus, dude, just give me. Just come on. I've been entertaining this for long enough. Like, I've been super nice to you. I've been super good faith. Just go ahead and give me.
Nice, super good face. You think diving into every single word that I use actually means, and then spamming a bunch of like Phil jargon to try to like trip me up and like utilize rhetorical tactics?
Let's stop running.
Yeah, that's not charitable. So
give me. I'm being really charitable. You know, I'm trying to allow you to explain the stupid shit that you said.
Damn,
So please.
You're a gaslighter. That's a skill.
Answer my question, MK.
Gaslighting is a skill. Gaslighting is a skill. Don't let anybody.
You're trying to get rhetorical with me, bro. You're losing. Give me the answer to my question.
Okay. Well, I already gave you an answer. You couldn't even actually.
Are you running away right now?
You couldn't even actually repeat what I said.
Running away.
You couldn't even actually repeat what I said.
Here's what's happening. You're so fucking scared of putting your views on display.
You said that you gave me an argument. You said that you gave me an argument for why it's incoherent.
What you're trying to say, because what you're saying is nonsense. It's incoherent. Please just answer my question.
What do you mean by incoherent?
Jesus Christ. MK, answer my question.
Are you not going to answer my question?
I will answer your question once you answer mine.
Since you like meta.
I will answer your question.
Hold on.
I will answer your question once you answer mine. When you answer mine.
Since you like meta so much, what do you mean by incoherent?
Answer mine. Answer my question, MK.
What do you take incoherent to be?
I've been trying to steer you back to substance for like 20 minutes.
No, you haven't. Steering me back to meta is not substance.
You think we've already talked about this, bro. The definition of a term you use in your argument is not meta. It's substance.
No, it's not.
Jesus Christ, you're so lost, bro.
It's like getting caught
wait.
Getting caught
Ask me another fucking question. No, ask me another question.
Okay. What did I say that was incoherent, and how was it incoherent? Because you said you gave an argument for why it was incoherent.
Actually, you know what? I'll be charitable, okay? I know that in the anime debate community, you guys do a lot of those.
Oh, no, not this card. Not this card.
Okay.
Oh,
just give me your closing statement. Just give me your closing statement.
Domain expansion.
Just give me your closing statement, bro. Just give me your closing statement. That's fine.
You said what?
Look, if you want to post this on YouTube, I'm letting you give yourself a closing statement so that your audience can they can have some resolve with how you felt after the debate. So just
I honestly don't care, and I barely even posted.
It's fine. I'm giving you some dignity back. I'm letting you fucking resolve the stupid shit that you said. Please correct yourself.
Well, I don't actually think what I said was stupid. I just don't think you were.
Okay, so I just want you for your recording, right? So you can recap for this YouTube video you're gonna make, right? It's gonna be like MK demolishes Divinity, whatever it is. Just please fucking give your closing statement, and then you can.
Shit. Bro might actually.
What we can do is we can send it into Skypea. We can see who thinks you won.
Yeah. Oh, Skypea, the server that literally hates my guts. Like these guys, like.
Actually, no one knows who you fucking are. Who are you?
Okay, well, it's funny because if you really want to talk, I've debated people way better than you, so like it doesn't even matter.
You haven't won against anybody better than me.
Yeah, I won against you, even though you're not better than yourself. But,
who are you?
Beat you already.
Look, just give your closing statement, bro. I'll let you wrap it up for your video, and yeah, just go on and give me the argument. Or don't give me the argument. Give me your closing statement.
What's the point?
Do you not want to give yourself a closing statement? Because I'm trying to give yourself a chance to dignify the stupid shit.
All this is just rhetoric bullshit. Like, I don't really care if you want to.
Substantively, you've lost rhetorically, you've lost on optics, you have no charisma, you have no fucking confidence, you're actively running away from the point.
That's a pretty good.
You've lost so much aura. You've lost so much aura by being in this conversation.
So much aura? Are we using anime debater terminology now? Are you?
Or is it anime? God, you're so fucking lost, bro. Look, just give your closing statement, and we can wrap this up, dude.
You can give yours. I mean, I think I clearly demonstrated absolute fucking violence.
I don't need to give a closing. Anybody who watched this debate knows you got fucking slammed.
Oh, that was my exact point. I guess you learned good from your master, the person who fucking owns you.
Okay, was that it, bro?
Yep. See ya.
All right, look, MK. Oh, he left. Is this the fucking best that the TikTok anime debate community has? Jesus Christ, one of the worst debaters I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, Spec, how's it going, bro? Okay, let's let this guy up.
Master, please. Amp me, please, Master.
Oh.